Alright. Listen. Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks. I could always address this, like, many times, like, how the ratings suck. Like, the ratings are going down and shit like that. But the reality is, it has really gotten to the point that, my God. It's unbelievable that a 1 million viewership is, like, the normal now for Raw's ratings. You know what I mean? This all started in 2016 when the first time in a long time they got 8-1. Last time when they got a 1 something, back I think 1996 or something like that, they started changing shit up. Now we're in the ones, and they're not doing anything. If anything, they made the show even worse since 2016. Okay? And I get it. WWE's gonna make a lot of money. They worry less about the ratings because they're making money with other shit. But I'm telling you, you need to focus on your fucking ratings. And I could always complain about how bad women's wrestling is and shit like that. Like, if you see my videos, obviously you say that you would see that, first of all, it's not me being sexist. It's the fact is that nobody gives a flying fuck about women's goddamn wrestling. They just don't. First of all, you have to understand that sex sells. It does. No one wants to see unattractive, disgusting she-hulks. Like it or not, no one wants to see disgusting ass she-male women. They don't want to see trendy-looking chicks, okay? They want to see hot women who, like Trish and Lee and shit like that, not only look hot, you know, and do hot shit, but, yeah, sure, wrestle. But it doesn't mean that, you know, yeah, they should be main eventing, you know? The reality is, the only reason why people gave a fuck about Trish and Lita in that Raw main event is really because, for God's sakes, they're attractive. That is really it. If you replace that match with fucking, let's say, Awesome Kong versus fucking Beth Phoenix, no one would really give a shit. Sure, you could get Smarks pretending that's a good match, but yeah, no one's gonna want to see that. Okay? It doesn't help that, you know, unfortunately, the way the Smarks have definitely killed wrestling, but guess what? Because we appeal to Smarks, they white knight for women's wrestling to be main events and shit like that. They're the ones white knighting, because let's be honest here. The Smarks that are liking this whole shit are just white knighting to just get fucking pussy. That's it. That's it. They're just trying to get pussy, trying to look like, you know, they're you know, trying to impress women. That is literally it. As opposed to guys like me, who call on this shit, it's not me hating on women. It's just the fucking truth. You know what I mean? It's the fucking truth. The reality is, no one gives a flying fuck about women's goddamn wrestling. Stop having it in the main event. Especially this past Raw. So this past Raw apparently got a 1.62 viewers. Or rating. I don't know what SmackDown's gonna get, because today I'm filming this on Friday night, but I can bet you the fucking, what I've seen the results and shit with SmackDown, my God, what a shit fucking show it was. I bet you will probably get 1 as well. The reality is, both Raw and SmackDown sucks, and the fact that you're putting it, obviously the booking, shit like that, yeah. The writing and shit like that is a problem. And yes, the wrestlers themselves suck. You have to acknowledge that. But the reality is, the fact that you listen to Smarks, and you're trying to put them in the main event, first of all, they're not a solution. Women's wrestling, if anything, makes your show, if you put them in the main event and start with the show with them, you're hurting your show even more. Because no one fucking cares about women's goddamn wrestling. It's literally a bathroom break, or it's literally a turn off a channel at this point. To turn off the channel if they're main eventing. You literally just had this past Monday, the stupid She-Hulk's tag title match with fucking 4 disgusting She-Hulks. And that main event of the show. And you wonder why you got such a low rating for this year. And this is not the only case. Literally, last year, you broke your rating, you broke your fucking record of the worst ratings with the fucking women's main event. With, I think, Sasha Banks first. Something with Sasha Banks and Bayley and and Asuka. You understand that no one fucking cares about women's goddamn wrestling. Stop fucking shoehorning them to our main events or opening and shit like that. Because no one fucking cares. Stop with this Women's Revolution shit. Or this fucking Divas Revolution. Whatever the fuck you call it. No one fucking cares. It's a bathroom break. It always has been. Especially because no one fucking cares about these women. I'm sorry. It's not hating on women. It's just they're not entertaining and they're not hot. Okay? People want to see sex sells. And for God's sakes, But it doesn't mean, like, if even an attractive woman doesn't mean they should main event. Doesn't that prove, like, that also proves that literally what a joke your world title is. Shouldn't the world title be the main event? You're fucking, again, this is the problem. The proof why women's wrestling sucks too, and why it's not good for your ratings. Look at the Raw after WrestleMania 35. Your women's main event, literally, that's the lowest fucking Raw after Mania viewership ever until, like, last year, because I guess the pandemic shit like that. But, like, even when pandemic, when people are home, what does that tell you? People are not watching because you suck. But it all started with this women's shit. This shoehorning women's shit needs to end. You're killing your viewership. It's not being sexist. It's just you're killing yourselves. You stop fucking having Ric Flair Jr., for God's sakes, on your TV screen along with Ray Lipton. Stop having these manly looking fucking bitches on fucking television. Actually have hot chicks doing hot shit, for God's sakes, like in the Attitude Era. But of course you're not going to do that with this PG shit. But for God's sake, stop having them in the main event or in opening a show. And stop doing like long, boring ass matches as well. And maybe your range will be a bit better. Or just stop going too low. It's a darn shame, but guess what? The fact that your viewership, it all started with this women's main event shit. Stop it. Because it's only going to kill your show. It's ruining yourselves. So yeah. How low can you fucking go? You know, I'm going to keep continuing until the camera cuts off. But seriously. It's not, I hate to say it, it's just the reality is, it's not selling your show. That's why people, I get it, Raw is 3 hours, it's bad. But for God's sakes, like, people are not going to stay on, especially with the women main eventing. That doesn't help the show. That's only ruining your show even more. So stop with the women's main event and opening the show. Stop fucking trying to make the women look like big time, because they will never be. They will never be equal to the men, unfortunately. It's just how it is. Despite all the manly looking women you have. Stop fucking having Ric Flair Jr. shoved down our throats. Especially they suck. They all sound like men. They all act like, it's just like, it's forced diva shit, and it's ruining your show. Okay? And obviously, it doesn't help that, the creative sucks, and obviously the wrestlers themselves suck. They're not entertaining like they are, like the wrestlers back in the day, but that's definitely one. But the main thing is, the women's shit, that is literally going to kill your show even more. Stop having the main event, because it's going to kill your show. Just saying. Alright, that's what I'm going to say, people. Until next time, peace, yeah, bye. Drink your soul so magnificently, people.